Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share our summer read-alouds. These do not include independent reads. These are all the ones we're going to try to get through together. If you guys have read any of these, let me know in the comments below if you've liked them. And hopefully this gives you inspiration if you haven't heard of some of these, which some of them I'm sure you have, especially one of the last ones. So the first one we're going to read, and you're going to see a pattern mostly about nature, is called Julie and the Wolves. This is about an Eskimo girl who ran away and she was accepted by a pack of wolves, and she has to survive and they help her survive. And it just says Eskimo life, intelligence, fearlessness, and love, which I think is pretty interesting. And with all of these books, I will try to update you guys on whether we ended up actually liking them or not, and which ones we actually ended up getting through. The next one is a fan favorite. It is Into the Wild, which I know a lot of people have read, about going out into the wilderness. And again, it's a lot about survival. I think that the kids will like that. The next one is Under the Hawthorn Tree. I've never read this, but it is also another one about survival, but in a different way. It's set in the 1840s. It says starving and in danger of being sent to the workhouse. So it's a children's journey. The next one is very outdoors, Bridge to Terabithia. I don't remember if I've actually read this book. I know I've seen the movie. The kids have seen the movie too. Just about imagination out in the woods. That's something that I personally would love. And the next one is Treasure Island. So going toward pirates. There's actually a good amount of books that I have for this. So Treasure Island, I've never read this book, but I do like pirate kind of things. The next one is Truth and Tales Pirates. So this one isn't really stories. It's supposed to be historic facts about pirates. I'm probably gonna have to breeze through it, and part of the reason I need this to be a read aloud is because I'm not sure how kid appropriate it is if they're talking about real life pirates, because obviously we know that pirates plundered and they did a lot of bad out there, and I don't know how verbally graphic they're gonna talk about them. So if I'm reading through it, then I know what to skip over and what might be appropriate, what might not be appropriate for their age level for them to really hear about. And then I had 3 other pirate books that I wanted to go through. I'm going to post them up here on the screen. I can't for the life of me remember what some of the titles are. When we go through our pirate stuff, I'll show you guys what some of those inside pages look like. So the next book is Farmer Boy, which I feel like these next few books a lot of you have probably read. I've never read these books. I've read like Heidi, and my daughter loves that, but I've never read some of these books, so I don't really know a lot of what they're about. Next one by Laura Ingalls Wilder, again, is Little House in the Big Woods. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Farmer Boy is first, and then Little House in the Big Woods is second, and then Little House on the Prairie is third. So let me know if that's correct. And this is the next read, Little House on the Prairie. Wholesome reads for us. Next book is The Mysterious Benedict Society. So this is what I was talking about. I've known a lot of homeschool families who have talked about this being a really great series. My kids like things like Spy Academy and all that kind of stuff. So then after we end up reading this, I did see a friend do some type of outdoor scavenger hunt that is based off of this. And that's something that I want to do with my kids because it just looked like so much fun. And she's really good at doing creative things in her homeschool and stuff like that. And it's so encouraging to see that. Harry Houdini, I actually have 3 books, but my son took 2 of them because he was trying to read them independently. I told him that they were going to be like fun family reads, but you know, he gets bored or he wants something to read and he'll just kind of. So Harry Houdini, I used to love this when I was their age, just Harry Houdini everything. I would watch the videos, I would read books and articles and stuff. Informational, kind of like the story of his life, but it has really fun pictures. The Legend of the World's Greatest Escape Artist. I think that this is going to be really fun. The next one, we can kind of browse through it, but this one is actually more for me. Epic Road Trips of the Americas by Lonely Planet. What I like about this is It gives you ideas of places you can travel. It gives you the pictures of those places you can travel. The Civil War tour, not like some other books where it's just lists of restaurants, lists of hotels. Hey, if you want a road trip, these are some great scenic things to do, great places to stop. If you guys want, share your books down below that you're going to be doing this summer. I will get back to you after we've read some of these and let you guys know how we ended up liking them and how many we actually ended up getting through. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe down below so we can homeschool together. I appreciate you guys. If you have any ideas for next videos that you would like, or if you have any questions for our specific homeschool, don't be afraid to leave those in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.